Hello, welcome to today's episode on Real Cap. My name is Ikenna. Right over here is
Savage.
Lone Wolf.
yeah. Welcome to today's episode on Real Cap. I think these are 6 to 7 episodes. Yeah,
I was
6 to 7
going
episodes. So then, this is a continuation of our previous episode about religion and the problems that challenges we face in religion. So this is like a continuation to the episode.
Yeah.
So, continuing to what we have been saying, let's start with let's go have a deep dive in religion. So, Mark, which church do you go to right now? Like, what is your faith right now? Your relationship with God. Let's start from there.
My relationship with God is, I can't say it's 100%. So my relationship with God is like, or let me say, as a whole, 80. Because I'm not perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not perfect at all. And I just attend the normal Pentecostal church.
Okay.
So I just go there, worship God, come back home, I don't go and look at anybody, I just go there and worship my own God. So that's my own, that's what I can see.
Sorry, do you have anything to say about your personal relationship with God?
I can say it's cool.
Just cool like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually nice. My personal relationship with God is actually, I think I'm in a great place with God right now because I'm not the most perfect person on earth.
Yeah,
I try to do right by most people, and I'm not perfect. I still like rub people off the wrong way. I still mess up here and there, bro.
Yeah. When I say cool, not like 100%, but
Yeah. I get you. Not evil.
That's perfect.
Yeah, but just cool. Yeah. Okay. Let's start with this. What is your take with youths, current youths now in the 21st century with faith? Like, in general, do you think that more youths want to serve God, or do you think that more youths are deviating from religion and being more atheists or living their life more? What is your take?
in Nigeria or in Europe.
In the world, like in general, any
That question. Well, to me, I feel that these days, like, most people don't really, like, youth these days, like, most, like, let me just say, like, 50-50 though, but other countries that I see, most of them don't go to church. They don't live their life. You understand? And if you talk about Nigeria is a country that's, like, they put religion, like, they focus on religion. Other countries should focus on religion though. But these days that are coming, technology, youth don't really, they believe in God, right? They believe in God, but they don't really go to church like that. You can't really, except the one that are born inside Christian home. You say there's someone that they're born inside Christian home. They believe that, yes, there's God, they believe there's God, but they don't really put it. Yes, they don't really put it out. Me, I feel about the youth these days in this generation. They don't believe that. They wake up in the morning. I know some guy that they just wake up in the morning. They give thanks to God. They believe that they have done what they are this to God. So yeah, how am I feel?
Savi, you have anything?
Yeah, like you said the same thing. Like most people don't.
Like more of our because we are talking about our generation,
Gen Z.
Gen Z, 21st century, the current youth.
Yeah, I think they believe in their head there's God, but like I'm not sure they are putting in the work. I'm not judging anyone, but
Yeah. Okay. Do you think religion in politics is healthy or harmful? Is religion political? Let's start from there. Everybody.
it depends on the country and all of that.
Yeah, because I think religion is very political. In
I
Islamic
think it is.
states, Sharia law.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Like, I can say in Nigeria, for sure.
For sure in Nigeria, for sure.
I mean, most people beef themselves.
Yeah.
You're Muslim, I'm Christian.
Yeah.
Very well.
Okay. Is there any other religion except Christian you have actually studied on that you can give us your take on? Like, if you weren't born a Christian, like you are like to choose, I know that everybody wants to be a Christian, like, but if you are to choose, like, aside Christian, which religion will you prefer to practice? You have seen them like, these people are cool.
I can't tell actually. But these people, what's it called? These people who speak Hebrew, they are Christians.
Jews.
Christians as well.
Yeah, they're kind of the Old Testament. They believe in.
They believe in the Old Testament.
Yeah. They're
They
parts.
believe in the Old Testament. They are Christian, but they believe like.
They're not Christian. They don't believe in Christ.
They don't. Yeah, they don't believe Jesus Christ has come.
Yeah,
But they believe in God.
They believe in prophets,
Moses, yeah, so those Jeremiah.
They still practice that 10 Commandments.
Yes, in some. Yeah.
So you prefer being a Jew?
I think because they are givers as well.
They are givers, so that's me too. I can. That's really
What about
religion too. That's really religion too.
Yeah, I think it's either Rastafarian or Buddhism, and I go to.
Buddhism.
I don't have any problem. Even Muslims are like down to earth. Most of them as well.
Most of them are good.
They are cool Muslims out
They
there.
are cool Muslims. Yeah.
It's just that the ones that use they try to push their personal agenda makes it look violent, and I've seen cool Muslims.
Yeah, I've
like,
seen cool Muslims as well.
yeah, so it depends. I prefer, so everyone have their own. You Jew,
A Jew also.
me, I prefer Buddhism. So
Jewish boys.
so you guys are Drake Jew fans.
Yeah.
This question now is going to bang, and I really need a good rundown and take. Just not just I'm cool. I'm like intermarriage, religion marriage. What is your take on interreligion marriage? Intermarriage from different religions.
I don't think there's a problem with that for me. I don't know about people in general.
Okay.
So you can marry a Muslim like a Christian Muslim.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
So
so-
who gives a fuck?
So how we did? Okay, you're more a Christian, right?
Yes.
Your child is a Muslim,
Your
and your
wife
wife is a Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
So which religion does your child go with?
I don't care actually.
You don't care.
I don't
Yes,
care.
anyone she
I don't-
wants.
Anyone he or she wants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone.
What about you? What you think your child's gonna be like? I mean, it can be like 50-50. Like when your child is mixed, you have a mixture. And who's your dad? My dad is.
Christian.
My dad is black. My mom is white.
White.
Yeah.
That's true though. That's true.
And I think when the child is loved or is loved and is a peaceful home, like all those
yeah,
things shouldn't
depends,
matter.
like exactly.
Yeah.
The homes.
Yeah, because there are a lot of Christian home where disaster, both of them are same both religion, but there are still problems in the home.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
don't know why most people find it hard that they don't want to marry from another religion. So me, so far you love yourself and
look at this one that said he was telling white girl that he wants to switch to that. But the girl was
no,
looking
the
at him
girl
seriously.
the girl said that she can't marry a Christian. I don't know why. though.
Say she don't mind marrying a black guy and any other guy.
But she
But she
must
must
not
be
be
a
a
Muslim.
That's from my family, basically.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying from our family.
And most people have to break from that chain because your family won't determine your happiness. Your mom
Yeah.
won't live with you forever.
Oh yeah.
That's the reality of life.
Yeah.
Your mom
But
will
you
just
know,
come
you know
and
some
visit
family
you.
they don't
That's their
want.
personal decision.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
family don't want like maybe because of no they are Muslim now or they are Christian. They don't want them like people should look them outside like oh your son marry like judge them. That would me I feel some family.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But one thing I have to tell most people that most people say or think about you doesn't matter.
I don't give a shit about what people say.
Yeah.
Some people don't care.
Because at the end of the day, your own personal happiness matters. Like
Yeah, of
all those
course.
things what people say, like they will, people, even if you marry from your religion, people still criticize.
Yeah.
People always find
One
something
small fault.
to pick on.
No, that's true. though.
Like you might marry a girl that's so beautiful, like you marry someone that's way out of your league. You might like there are a lot of stories that can be made up.
Yeah.
That's
Right,
true,
so-
that's true.
I don't have a problem marrying outside my religion.
I don't have a problem. But if you are there and your mom is telling you what to do, it concern you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so
your business, man.
This
Listen
is
to your
it,
mom,
so
but
this
your
is
mom's
it.
not going to marry you.
Yeah,
that
mom's
is
not,
true.
mom's not going to live
Or your
with
dad.
you. Like, they're
That's
not
true.
going to.
That's
Do what's
facts.
best for you.
Yeah, but if you feel like if you don't feel comfortable marrying outside your religion, it's not really bad. It's
It's
still
not really
your
bad,
choice.
it's your decision.
It's still your choice.
Yeah, you have to pick.
Yeah, but don't limit yourself of options or
Yeah.
love.
So I want to ask a question. As you guys are saying,
Yeah.
like you guys like now you marry maybe you marry, or like maybe you marry Christian woman, like you marry a Christian woman,
Yeah.
and your child has already grown up, like 19, 20, get ready like 2023, and she does come home and like, Dad, I want to marry another religion, and your wife said she did not accept, and maybe your mom, you said your own mom like that born you like, I cannot allow my grandchild to marry another. What I need to do as a father?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't have problem with that at all. It's my son. I mean, I have to see the kind of girl he wants to get married to, and as long as he's happy, what do I have to say?
That's a very good take, because at the end of the day, you're not the one living with
I'm
him.
not
He has to
gonna,
make
I'm
his
gonna
own
die
choice.
one day. He's gonna have kids with
Like, for real. Yeah.
And,
But
and your wife and your mom said they will not accept.
I don't give a fuck. I'll give them go ahead.
I'll I'll give you my blessings, man. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need that kind of stress in my life.
Nah.
That's true.
Because if the person, the problem I have is like, maybe if they say no, the person doesn't marry, my child doesn't marry the person he or she wants to
You
marry.
don't even know the personality just because of the religion.
Religion.
That's the thing.
And he
That's
ends up marrying someone else, like, or getting married someone, and the thing doesn't work out. The person, he resents you.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. That's very true.
That's why you hear stories where
End up marrying a hoe.
they don't, yeah.
Instead of a nice girl
Nice
because
girl.
of religion.
So like,
It's fucked up.
yeah. So it's
World
messed
need to
up.
change.
That's
My
very
own is
nice.
as like everyone, like there's a certain age your kid has to reach. You have to allow them to make their own choices.
Decision.
Yeah.
No more, bro. No more.
Yeah. So I know that all those problems do come up. Like what you said is very right.
Of course, I've seen it before. That's why I'm asking. That's why I answer this question.
That's a very good question, bro.
Yes, man.
So, do you believe in miracles and like the power of healing and all these superstitious belief, like what scientists people might call superstitious belief? You're touched, you're healed. You drink something, you're healed. All these kind of
I think I
things.
believe in
You believe in it?
it. From Jesus. Jesus was risen from the dead. We celebrate Easter last week, yeah?
Yeah.
I believe in miracles and
Yeah, miracles are
signs of wonders.
miracles are real though. But you see, let us be real. Like most people pray and they heal people. But in these days, like me, I've seen because I remember the time I was serving, under some like Christianity people, and whoa, what I see is like I really call him a man of God. Like I call him a man of God. Don't see.
You saw something.
I see something, and they heal people. You understand? They say in the name of Jesus, and they are okay. But I see.
Their source.
Yeah, man,
You were speechless.
bro,
Yeah.
There's a day I remember my dad went to a church, and my dad was telling me that today this man touched your head, though. Because my dad,
You know that what?
I don't know.
you know,
Wow.
when he gets near my dad, I said that you should not touch it, that this is your ring. You know, the pastor feels somehow. I don't know how my daddy feel that, though. I don't know.
Your dad knows something.
But me, I not allow him to touch my head too. And it's touching other people and they're healing. I don't know. So the time I see someone like that, I'm always being scared of other people. You understand? So I don't know. Most people use spiritual power. Most
Yeah, for
people-
sure. People do spiritual power.
Some people are real.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man.
Wow.
It's
He's an eye-opener, man.
yes, no.
Yeah, because I've heard of all these diabolical shit.
Like that's why you see some people that will like they don't have child. They'll go to water and they'll have child. Water will give them child.
Let me ask this question, because this certainly, let's go to our African, our roots, like where we know. Do you think traditional belief, like all this traditional medicine or belief, do you believe it is bad in general, like, or do you believe out of those traditional belief, they are the good ones and they are the bad ones?
I don't know what I can say. That I'm not following that part. Well, my part is
Jesus.
Is it like, but
Yes.
do you
Yes.
think that they are, because before, let's be realistic now, before before we are given, because Christianity isn't our root. If
Yeah,
I'm being
no,
honest.
yes, we know.
What I was our root is all this deity, and which I don't mess with. I don't like mess with God.
Yeah.
Because those days they are like, this is what they live in, and they have the good and the bad and this thing. Do you believe that while they were doing those things, and those are forefathers that did it and died, do you think that they were good people, or they are bad people in those kind of sort of
It all
things?
depends on the family and all of that, because this stuff now has put some generation into big cause.
Yeah.
Generation course.
Yeah.
Yes.
I swear.
And they don't know what they are
They don't know what
going
they're doing. That was
Some people will
through.
be
They are
suffering.
struggling.
not knowing,
Yeah.
not knowing that it's generation cause that they
Yeah,
have done
because
before.
of the
Yeah, some people
and
they
meanwhile
are,
it favors them in the other way.
Yes.
I'm not sure I'm taking that part.
That's why most people
Yeah.
are on that generation course.
Yeah.
Most people do not know. They're always struggling. They know that.
they have
It's a
used it.
generation-
Someone has just went to one shrine and be like, I sacrifice all my kids, my
Yeah, my
generation.
Generation.
Like, some people are just so
That's
selfish.
the thing.
For
That's
just
why.
so
That's why
selfish.
most people they don't know. They feel like maybe someone is doing them. No, it's generation cause.
Forefathers.
And you
fathers.
believe, and can those causes be broken?
Yes, now it can be broken.
Yeah.
That's why you have to pray.
Yeah, that's why you have to believe.
You have to
in God.
believe in God.
Wow. Because all those
But
generations.
it's not that it's going to break very easy, man. You have to pray very well. It's because it's very hard. Because all those spiritual these things are very powerful.
Yeah.
They are very, very powerful. It's all those things, God that creates them now.
All those things are entities.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to put your trust in
Even
God.
there's a place in the Bible that make me fear. That make me fear so much that when what is the name of this guy? Daniel was praying to God, was waiting for a prayer to answer. Daniel that God used very well was praying, and the realms, they say the spiritual realms, like the spiritual demons,
Yeah.
hold the prayer for 30 days until Angel Michael came to fight for that prayer.
Wait, let me get this thing right. So if I'm praying right now, and a demon can come and hold my prayer
Yes,
and
now
block it.
there are spiritual realms.
Oh my God.
So that's why sometimes people also pray, they'll think that God
Yeah.
don't answer that. God don't answer your prayer. That's why he said generation curse. Those curse will hold your prayer. It will not move.
Because there is like a contract, someone has signed it,
Yeah, that's why
maybe
you
with
need a
blood
real
or
man of
something.
God.
That's why you
Without
need
feeling your life.
Like all those things, those days they use blood, and all those things, blood is thicker than water. They use blood to sow those oats. So as long as you have that blood and you're in their gene,
Gene, that is the thing.
like it's really.
No, that's why honestly, not this family. I can never do that type of thing again. As you said,
Yeah.
we need God. I know all those traditional stuff.
Yeah,
It's out of the way, man. It's out of the way.
yeah, it's really.
It's out of the way.
Yeah. Do you think religion reformation, like to improve our religion, especially Christianity, like do you think there are parts of Christianity that needs improvement, or parts of other religions that you see like needs more improvement?
I don't know actually, but most times I think sometimes most Christians do too much.
Yeah, like God has me see on last Sunday.
It's not too much.
Yeah, I don't know, but even on the other side too.
Yeah, I swear. Because so sincere, like Christians these days, I don't know, man, they do too much. Like they do too much. I cannot lie. Me inviting my friends to the church, and as they got into that place, they see
Yeah, the energy, like
The energy
the church we
was-
walked in one day, like the energy was kind of like.
Yeah, we're not gonna
off-putting.
mention the church, bro.
We're not going to mention the
church,
name of the
bro.
church. Like that's the whole thing.
So
bro.
it's not giving seriously. That is not, it's not giving at all. It's not
Yeah,
giving.
I don't even know the name of the church really enough. I don't know.
I don't want to know.
To be honest, I
Seriously.
don't know the name of the
If someone invites you to that kind of church again, you don't want to go. You cannot even go because the energy they
I-
love.
I went for a Bible study kind of like stuff in the church. They were like, for them to be talking about Bible study, like having an honest conversation about God and making research, they are out there playing intellectual war. Who knows how to speak
Oh
well?
my,
Who knows how to like? I'm like, bro, like if you want to do this, there is classroom, there is forums and platforms. There's even TikTok where they can why are you bringing this kind of stuff to this kind of place? Like,
That is the
So-
thing about that is why religion of today, man. You know?
yeah. So the part I think religion should be more reformed is that religion should be more acceptable of change,
Yeah.
especially when it comes to evolution, like change, like the way you preach to older generations, not the way you preach or reach out to this generation right now. Some of these kids, you need to like rap the verse for them if you know how to like find creative ways to get them
Yes,
in
get
tune
them
with God.
into yes.
You can be like you can find creative fun ways to make serving God look fun, because most of the time they make serving God look too serious, like he's your father.
Like when we go to that church on Friday,
Yeah.
and, you know, the love there himself.
They play games.
You want to go again on Sunday or
Yeah.
Friday. You understand? It's
Yeah.
not everything is just about
Yeah.
all those things. They use it and bring people to their midst. It's
And
like idea of
it's
it.
not even to bring people, it's to show people that God is fun. God is
Yeah,
not
God is
not
love, man.
that over serious.
Yeah.
He created us in our own. God wants to have fun. God wants to see us play and be happy
Yeah.
in an innocent way, not just every time reading the scripture. And God wants us to have a life outside serving Him. So that's why I think that's the problem I have with religion. They should be more evolved.
Yeah, yes.
In
That's-
everything they do.
that's it.
Yeah, most people are hypocrites as well.
Very well.
Yeah,
Seriously, oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, very well. I mean,
there are a lot of hypocrites. Like if you have to dive in there, man,
That's another story.
that's another.
there are many, man. There are many. There are many.
Do you think religion helps with people's mental health, like, or mental awareness? Like, religion helps with improving someone's
Yeah.
mental state.
I think.
Yeah.
Does it help your mental state? Like, let me just ask you.
Yeah, for
Yes,
sure.
so for sure.
Different ways.
In
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
ways. For
So, like,
sure.
after going to church or talking to God, how, like, do you feel in general? Like,
Mm. Sometimes when I wake up in the morning, I pray every time. So just believe my day is gonna like go well. and
Yes,
all of
so
that.
yeah.
sometimes, though I forget to pray sometime, but
Yeah, no one is perfect.
Yeah.
when I remember, I just read my Bible and I don't feel happy that day throughout my day.
I mean, you serving God, you have to have a peaceful life and be happy.
Yes.
And you have to be at peace with yourself before
Yeah.
you can actually, because some people, they are battling demons within themselves.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think it helps too.
Yeah. If you are at peace with yourself, that's the best gift you can ever gift to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Being with God is gonna save you a lot.
do you think technology will help religion, practices in religion, like help religion to improve technology?
Probably, I'm not too sure about that. I mean, probably, yeah. From the ads and all of that. You know the ads I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
Yeah, so
I mean,
I don't have too much intake on that.
I all these people that do all these morning prayers online.
Yeah.
I hope technology is helping people to
Yeah,
reach
yes.
out and pray,
Connect with each other,
to
yes.
prayers, even on TikTok, even on WhatsApp,
Yeah.
WhatsApp,
IG,
on
YouTube.
IG.
I think it's a good
It's a
thing.
good
And
thing.
there are most people who don't like social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I remember the time when we were like that holding, like that time social media was people, most pastors were like social media is evil before they started saying
Yeah.
social media is the root of all evil.
Can you imagine?
Imagine.
Now most pastors are
I-
putting their details
Yeah,
online.
Online.
Putting Access Bank,
Access
First
Bank.
Bank. They're putting PayPal.
Yeah, that's true. I
Do
swear.
you think
PayPal.
yeah.
Mm.
Send it
PayPal.
here to offering.
Yeah.
And most of these pastors were preaching about
Damn.
social media is bad,
Saying
all
it's
of
bad.
that.
That's true. I swear, that's true.
That's why in the Bible they said in the end there will be a lot of false prophets
Yeah.
and false preachers.
And
In the
God
end.
said it's from the church that will start the judgment.
That's
Yeah.
the worst, because God, I think God will judge people less that didn't even claim they were pastors or misleading
Because
people.
for him to say you start his judgment from the church, that means
Yeah,
it's very deep. He don't say you start his judgment from anywhere, say from the church.
You go to some areas, you see the church is more plenty than the humans living in the community.
yeah.
Who does that?
Like, and you see a pastor like driving an expensive car? Like, what are you doing with a Rolls Royce Kululand?
Well, I wanted to ask this question. Well, people
Ask.
say, like, me, to be sincere, I feel like should a real man of God, like man of God that you call, has private jets, have car, have university, and your members
Yeah,
cannot go to that school.
that's for
Me,
me.
Members,
That's what was saying. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
So to me, I feel it's not good, man.
No, I'm not an enemy of wealth or
No,
anything.
no. Wealth is
But
good.
the problem is that these men, they don't have any business that they grew that made them billionaires to afford all those jets. This, like, you can be a preacher and have your hustle and make money,
You
but these
can.
guys, they don't have anything doing. It's just that church that gives
And
them all the money.
they have bodyguard. All those things.
What are you doing with
to
a
me,
bodyguard?
I feel is
as
not
a,
good.
as a man of God, did Jesus move with anybody there?
Those disciples. And those disciples sometimes they walk on his own.
Those disciples, they are not that strong. They
They're
are
not that
just
strong.
walking
They're
in
always
time. They
running.
protect
When
everybody.
they catch Jesus, all they scatter now.
Like it's just like 12 of us working together.
I'm gonna have 2 private jets and poor people are paying tithes.
Tithes.
to your church.
Every Sunday.
And 89 to 90% of your members are poor,
Can you imagine?
and you're owning 2 private jets, buying more cars.
Still be preaching about prosperity.
I don't know if these people are actually dumb still going to that church.
And I don't
I'm
know
telling
whether
you.
these people they
Yeah,
use
yeah,
some
yeah,
kind
right.
of diabolical powers or means to hold people.
See, that's why I
No.
said that. That's why I said that. I don't want to mention church, but I said I
I'm not
went to a
mentioning
church.
any churches.
that-
They know themselves.
I see that church. I like that man. If that man like is, everybody will fall. But when I know what this man is doing, bro, I ran away, man. I can't stay here. There's some, you understand. There's some place that you see if this was is driving. So that's why I said that it's not every see. It's only God that will just help us. Look at Nigeria as a whole now. If you check richest pastors in the world, African Nigerian pastors are top.
They are there.
They are among top 10 himself.
You
But
see a lot of them in the top.
Your members are not really good. Some of your members are being forced to pay, but they'll still pay
You
tithe
know that
out of their
some
money.
of the schools in Nigeria, some of their private schools are like almost the same price we pay in our school fees in here in Cyprus.
See, that's why
Like,
I'm
it's-
telling you that.
If you even convert it in euros, it's
That's
still
why I'm
thousands.
telling you that. To me, I can't go there and pray because I won't feel happy.
Like,
All members that go to that church, all of them back can go to the university.
they can't afford it. Do you know people that even attend the universities who are not even members?
Yeah.
They are wealthy politicians or very wealthy men that don't even go to their church. That
They
even
preach
attend their-
prosperity every time. Prosperity, pay more tithes. You know,
Like, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. I hope things get better, and I hope people open their eyes and challenge them.
And those fucked up people
people will not
still going
change.
to
They'll
the
still
church.
go
They're
there.
still going to the church. That's why I'm like, are you sure that that's where that Mark's dad said is kind of correct? Because if they end up touching a lot of people and doing all those things, because it's like people their brains are like zombies. They don't think. Like, if I'm the one going to that church, I'll question it. I'm like,
Someone will tell you that God said that you should pay 200,000. When did God say that? Guy, one man will come and meet you now that God said you should give him
hey,
500,000.
do you believe
That's
that?
what I'm saying, I get 500.
And then let me ask
I
this
should
question.
sing. And some people like
All these pastors that pray to a woman to give her fruit of the womb, do you think that God can give a man the power to pray for someone to give
no.
someone
See,
the fruit?
let me. This is why I go in that most men of God are real.
Yeah, most, yeah.
Some are fake.
Yeah, not all are calling.
See, let me tell you something. Here.
Sorry.
I went to I go to some. I've seen some men of God. See if you see their house. Their church is only like 3 members. There's coming 3 members, 4 members. Now people that really have big problem, that are wealthy, they'll go to that man church. If that man pray for them, they are ill. They'll not go to that church again. They'll go back to their
Big church.
big church.
Yeah.
And now that man, God is using that man. Oh.
Yeah.
But people that are doing this thing, God is not using them. All those ones, they know that God, but they cannot stay in that church because that church is with stick, with 3 members.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know one man that my mom went there. That man is a real man of God. You don't see 3 members in the church. Sometimes the man will not see food to eat, and some people will come, sir, daddy, we need a pray for us. So the man will pray. After the man fast finish or anything, they'll just give the man small money.
He doesn't need your money. It's service to God.
Service to God.
It's free.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Now, all the type of men of God, they are very rare to see.
I saw one thing. One pope was begging one leader in one country, one African leader, to free people, to stop like the killing, the insurgency, something. You know what the pope did to beg this person? He went on the leader's knee, this Pope Francis that died, and kissed his feet and begged him. Like, I'm like, whoa, how would you do this as a pope? Like, it's crazy.
No, you have to do so that people will have to live. Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
You see this word.
Like, kneel down and kiss someone's feet just to, like we need more religious leaders that are impactful in our politics, because when it comes to religion and politics, both of them go hand in hand, no matter how you want to deny it.
A pastor I saw on Instagram is showing he's talking about his wealth, all this type of thing. And you call is that how? And so that's why this church is going to like it's very. Have just go pray and come back home.
This will be the last question. Do you think religion, like in general, religion holidays? What is your take on religious holidays? Like, do you like religion holidays, like all these Sabbath days, Easter, Christmas, like all these holidays? Like, do they help us go back to God, or like is it just a holiday to take off work and school? Or do you think it's the best time to connect to God back again?
I think it's the best time to remember what God
Did for us.
did in the past.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like how we celebrated Jesus last week. So, yeah, most people just like, oh, I just want to take this day off work.
Yeah. Because these days,
most people celebrate it in a big way and all of that.
Yeah.
So people are going through a lot. Some people just want to stay at home and rest, and some people just want to like celebrate it and
yeah, that's true. I bet same thing as what Sabi said. Yeah, it's correct.
Yeah, I think religion holiday really
matters a lot
because it shows the purpose of everything. It shows that everything we do doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we are just beings waiting for the day. Last day we die.
Yeah.
And there's something bigger than us here.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, when you think of it, it's humbling. It's humbling, remembering that someone, just like Christians, we Christians, remembering that someone died for us on the cross.
But you know, some Christians, they don't do all this. They don't believe in December 25 is Jesus. You know.
I think most people.
Yeah,
most people don't believe, but we just have to set a date to just remember something. It's the motive, like the intention that matters. It might not be accurate.
Oh no, Jehovah's Witness don't say.
Yes,
they don't
celebrate.
What
I'm saying. They don't celebrate.
Jews don't celebrate Christmas.
Yeah,
I don't judge them though.
They don't judge them.
Don't
Judge them at all. Because there's freedom of religion, and it doesn't even make them bad person or anything or less better than.
I want to ask some question before we round up. This killing that they are killing Christianity, what is your intake about it? Should Christianity just peace, or should Christianity fight back? Because you see the slaughter 200 Christians because of their worshiping God. What is your intake? Should Christians just overlook it, or
That's what I wanted to say. Like, the most problem we have in the world now is politics and religion.
That is it.
And the problem is that both of them are just one wrapped together. Yeah. So because when you think about the killing of Christians, it's just like our religion. Like if you browse the meaning of Christian, Christ-like. That's the meaning of being a Christian.
Yes, Christ-like.
Like being a Christian is just like imitating exactly what Christ did. Exactly. That's what's okay. If someone is to slap you, what did Christ say? Turn the other cheek. So we are not to be harmful. We are always to show love, even at our own detriment. That's the.
But they're using too much on us so much, man. They think we are a football. I feel Christians just overlook it because if we want to be doing that type of thing, man, what will happen?
Imagine Jesus had the power of sending down.
Yes,
People,
angels.
he allowed people to nail him on the cross.
He said so, man. He said you have when the guy cut his hair. He said you have battalions of angels. To fight
Who are
for
these people killing Christians?
Those
Muslims. They still are part of the wars where they genuinely, if they kill, they go out, they kill Christians. Still now, like I saw it.
Yeah.
They capture Christians, they kill
They'll
them.
kill them.
They tell them, they watch videos where they tell someone to denounce if he's a Christian. The person in his last breath said, no, Jesus said, I love Jesus.
They cut his head.
Snatch this.
And you can't say Christian will just call one person. I know.
So,
Like,
and that's the power of love. Like, the power of love is the greatest thing Jesus ever gave us.
and you know why I believe our religion is so powerful and it's real, because everywhere, some place they want to stop about talking about Jesus. So I believe our religion, Christian, is very powerful. Just is real.
Yeah.
But if for them to be killing Christian, you know, that means something fishy about Jesus is real, right?
I think Bible is the highest selling book in the world.
In the world, yes.
There's no book, even novel, like the highest selling book, I think, is the Bible. So no matter what you want to do, when peace will always overthrown violence, and
Sure.
because everyone,
Lights overcome
even the ones that
darkness.
are bringing the violence, some of their members are like, man, I'm tired of all this blood and all this
Yes.
shit.
And if they turn to Christian, they're always powerful.
Yeah. So I think it's a wrap today. So I think we covered everything in Christianity. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks
Thanks for
liking
subscribing.
and everything. So, Savi, do you have anything to say? Mark, do you have anything to say to close us out?
What I have to say is, like, most people wouldn't like this topic we speak about
Sure.
religion and we're supporting different, like what Mark said at the ending. Most people will not take it easy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
So
Mark,
that's what I have to say.
Well, I'm just being real, and it's what is going on in the world. So that's what politics will cap do. All I can say is just that let there be peace. Before you say you want to find peace in the world, find peace with the community, with yourself. Yeah, that's what I say.
that's like, I don't have anything to say. These guys covered everything. It's not every time we'll be talking about cruise and enjoyment. Sometimes we talk about uncomfortable
Yeah.
things so that people will be aware that we mean business and like we are out here to talk very sensitive conversations that people are not able to speak about. So thanks for watching. That's it. Bye guys.
Guys, what's up?